Welcome to Phantasy Star Online, episode 1 and 2. Today, I'm playing none other than my HughCast, and we will be doing very basic things like leveling and getting hopefully some tickets to where I can sell them on the black market to Tom or Nines Alone. This is the most magical intro to any video game known to man, and I'm gonna cut it short. Let's go. Feel like it's not gonna go for the first time. Yeah, this typically happens when I switch consoles. This typically happens when I go to switch consoles. Ooh. Oh. It has been a while since I've seen this error. That's not supposed to happen. That's just supposed to not happen, I think. It's definitely my Ethernet cable. My Ethernet cable is really old. But I don't have any choice to use this one because it's the only one I have because our Ethernet cable is run through the wall. The modem is in my parents' studio behind me, and we share my closet, and there in the wall that the modem is next to they share a wall with my closet, and so I have to run cords through the wall in order to get it into my room, and this is the only Ethernet cable that is being ran through the wall, so I don't have any choice but to kind of just use this one, I guess. So I have to basically stick with a bad cable, only because it's the only thing I have. Oops. There it is. I found it. It turns out Force Offensive is not an extermination quest. It is a VR quest. They're not gonna drop from boxes, but check the box stuff anyways. The Bartles sound different. They sound slightly different. It might just be it might just be because I've been playing Blue Burst, but the Bartles sound different for sure. I think it's just because I've been playing Blue Burst. The sound design in Blue Burst is different than GameCube, so that's why, I guess. Oh, not a single green item. What is this? Well, I know this is probably one of the few quests that he has that's added to the fucking blacklist without even me knowing about it. I was like, little does he know, this quest is actually on the blacklist, so no matter how many of these things you kill, you'll never get an item. Oh, that was some frame lag right there. Everybody see that? That was really bad. Dude, this probably is part of that stupid blacklist bullshit. Dude, that would frustrate me so much. I couldn't even play a dumb quest. Get all this stuff. I do not know why I did that. Sill Dragon keeled. Sill Dragon keeled. Now, most of you are probably tuning out at this point and saying, alright, well, this quest is over. He's killed the boss. But one thing that you do not know about this quest, one thing that a lot of you don't know about this quest, is that this quest has a secret area that you can go to. I will show you it in just a moment when I restock up on my diamonds. Allow me to show you this secret area. I'm not sure. You might have to not talk to the NPC to get it, but we'll see. There is now a switch here. Go talk to this thingamadoo. And this thingamadoo will take you to the secret area. If you die, you will return to Pioneer 2. Yes. Oh my god, look at this. I did not want to hit there. Oh, it killed me. No. It hit me when I thought it wouldn't hit me. I thought for sure I was out of that. Well, for sure I was out of range of that second hit, but I guess I wasn't. So you can take this. You can take the second route into the secret room, and if you do it, you get like more rewards or something. I forget what exactly you get. You basically get more stuff. It's really cool. Let's go to episode 2 instead. Maybe we'll have more luck playing in episode 2. Below the waves. Oh, wait. Rico boxes are annoying. Definitely not a fan of the Rico boxes. somehow that still fucking hit me. Despite the fact that he fucking hit a completely different side of the map. Now, how the heck does that happen? Ugh. No. What's going on, Art? This is definitely not quality. Where is this guy at? There he is. No? Is he not? There he is. What the heck? Come on, dude. Get your butt over here. Alright, there he is. And I'm dead anyways? Okay. Cool. By far the most annoying enemy in the game. At least I got a POW mat out of it. At least I got something relevant to my character out of that exchange. Lost most of my escape dolls in that exchange, but I got something out of it. Oh, please do not do that. Dude. Not having any of that. Please do not. Do not instantly kill me, dude. I swear to God. Do not do it. I'm not gonna be happy if you instantly kill me. What? What? What do you mean? I can't hit that apparently. Bro. Please do not. Okay. Oh, so that hits, but the angle that's exactly 3 centimeters to the left won't? What do you mean? What's up, Pop? Woo! Hey, an item! I'm gonna get fucking one shot. No, never mind. I'm good. The usual is right, dude. Hey, a POW mat, let's go! I'm actually getting items! Oh, so you're getting... Oh, you're modding your original Xbox? Please don't. Please don't. Okay, I'd rather get hit by that than get hit by the fucking insta-kill. Although, to be fair, I think I'd rather not get hit by anything. All things considered. I'm just gonna get hit again. Oh my god. Bro! No! Why did these guys... I forgot that these guys even spawned. I'm about to die. Out of nowhere. To die again, dude. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm good. No, I'm about to die right here. No, I'm right. I'm good again. Bro. Bro. This is such a sus. This is a sus run right here. This is very sketchy. Bro, how come they don't die in one combo? Bro. They don't die in one combo. I literally hit every bullet of the combo on that box, and it didn't die. Oh no. Oh no. Please just hit the box. Oh no. No. I have never wanted a Rico to die any faster before. Okay. I could definitely do without that. I could definitely do without that RNG, dude. This is not a proud moment for me. This is not a great moment for me right now. Oh god. Oh god. Trap shooting isn't difficult. It's just it's harder to do if you're on a Huka seal, which you just happen to be playing a Huka seal. It's just harder for you in general. It's really easy to trap shoot on a like a really tall Hucast. It's way easier to do it that way. So like, go make a really tall Hucast, like the max height Hucast that you can, and then just go put on a handgun and practice trap shooting. It's really easy. Or you could do it with a you could do it with a max height raycast too. Just make a max height raycast, and then throw the trap down, and then immediately press your light attack button. It looks difficult at first, but it's really not. It's actually quite simple. There isn't anything particular I want to hunt for, so let's just do something. Like, the reason why I say, like, make a max height character is because height does have something to do with it a little bit. height definitely has something to do with how quickly the bullet hits the trap. And also the handgun animation also has something to do with it as well. Female characters just naturally have I don't want to say a worse handgun animation, because it's really not necessarily worse. It's just they have a slightly slower one, I should say. And truth be told, you really don't want a slower animation. It's just easier to do it with the male animation. You can do it with the female one, and you can do it with the short character, but it's a lot easier if you just do it on a male character and on a tall male character. It's just easier to do it that way. Well, that's what practice is for. You know, that's why I say, like, just make, like, a level 1 character. Like, traps work slightly differently in normal mode. The hitbox for them isn't available immediately like it is in Ultimate. So it's probably not it's actually probably not the best to use in, like, a level 1 character, but unless you're just gonna hack a character to 200 or, like, Ultimate level and use that, then it's pretty alright to use a normal mode character for practice. Like, you'll notice I have my light attack on my B button, and if I hold R, I also have my freeze traps on my B button. So what this lets me do is since I have it on my quick bar, on my hold R, all I have to do is, it's literally on the same button as my light attack. So there's literally there's no button switch I have to do. Like, it used to be on my X button. I used to have freeze traps on my X. And then I'd have to switch my thumb from X to B really quickly. But now I don't even have to do that. Now I just, like, readjusted myself to have my freeze traps on my B button. So I just hold R, press B, hold R, and then press B again. And by the time I do that button press, the trap is available to be shot. A lot of people also don't get that, like, you can place a trap down and then, like, very quickly move forward a little bit. Like, if you are gonna like put a trap down, but there are enemies, like, right behind you. Like, if there's an enemy right here, and you're facing, like, this way, and you need to put a freeze trap down, but you don't want to get hit in the process, you can do, like, that, basically. Like, you can walk forward just an inch, and then quick pivot shoot it. Sort of like that, except I missed that one. Like that, basically. There is always a delay in how you put the trap down. Like, there's always that, like, split-second delay in putting the trap down. But other than that, if you place it and then immediately move and then pivot backwards and shoot it, you'll pretty much always not get hit. Unless it's, like, a projectile, which you'll pretty much always get hit if it's a projectile, but sometimes you just can't dodge projectiles. I'm gonna go refresh myself here. I'll try and practice it on... I'll try and show it in, like, a real-time situation, I guess. Yeah. Like, it's pretty much just based on whatever your... It's pretty much just based on wherever your light attack is, put your freeze trap on the right palette, on the alternate palette, where your light attack is. Like, that, basically. Except, I'll try and get it to where I'm, like, surrounded. Or if I need to, like, I'll set back, like, I'll move my thing, like, here, like this. Like that, basically. You move a little bit before. Like that, but not shit. Basically. There. That's a lot better of an... That's a lot better of an explanation. You can also do it for damage traps too if you want to interrupt something. Since it flinches them, you can do it mid attack, and it flinches them. I mean, on me, I can like kind of just like block the attack, but like that right there. If you do a mid attack, it flinches them just enough to. You have to be really quick about it because you basically you're not dodging the attack, you're trying to stop it midway through, so you have to be a little bit quicker. But it's sort of the same principle. It's kind of the same principle as walking backwards and dodging it, except you're just shooting the trap sooner than the hitbox is connecting with you to stop the attack. Sometimes damage traps kind of glitch out too. So it's kind of unreliable, but yeah. I'm not very great at stopping attacks with damage traps. Like that. I did that pretty well. I'm not very good at stopping attacks with damage traps. But I am pretty good, I think, at using confused traps. A lot of people underestimate confused traps because they're not freeze traps, essentially. But I quite like confused traps. I think they're quite useful. And I'll show you why I think they're quite useful. Is because rather than using a freeze trap on I could use a freeze trap in just one combo these guys, but why would I do that? Why would I waste a freeze trap? No. I'm just gonna use a confused trap, and I'm just gonna walk 4 feet this way, and then they kill each other. Like, why wouldn't you just do this? And then I can focus my attention on this guy real quick. And by the time that guy's dead, these guys are done attacking each other, and I can just fucking kill them with like one attack. It's like, why wouldn't you do that rather than use use a freeze trap? You know? It's like, confused traps are very underrated for the fact that they basically just act as... They essentially just act as... They act as arrest if arrest was more useful. Like, arrest is useful, but it's not as useful as confuse. And confuse also has status effects on enemies themselves, too. Like, for instance, I'll show you this real quick. I'm gonna get away from this lily so I can show you. Confused traps also have a status ailment on enemies themselves. So if I'm far away, the lily will shoot at me with Megid, right? But when you stand near it, it just does this. But if you confuse the lily and you run away, here, let me try it like this. He's supposed to not shoot the Megid at you, but I think he still does in GameCube. Yeah. It looks like he still shoots in Blue Burst, if you shoot a confused trap at a Lily and you run away, he keeps trying to peck at you. He'll like keep trying to peck at you, even though you're far enough away to where he'll feel like the need to shoot Medjed at you. If you use a confused trap on him and you run away, he'll still try and peck at you on Blue Burst. But I guess on GameCube, he still tries to shoot Medjed regardless. So if for whatever reason you're playing on Blue Burst, that's just like a little tip for you. If you're ever in caves, if you use a confused trap on a Lily on Blue Burst, they actually can't shoot Medjed. There are things that I do with confused traps as well. Like a lot of playing a cast is like just setting up traps, basically, like prematurely setting up traps for situations. Like if you know what a spawn is gonna be, then you might as well set a trap. And oftentimes I'll set it very oftentimes I'll set a confused trap. And then I'll use a slicer and I'll bounce the slicer off of an enemy and I'll hit the enemy once and then I'll hit the trap and I'll run away. Because it's like, if it hits an enemy, it's going to hit the trap every time. So like, I'll do this real quick. It has to be like a certain distance away, but I think you get the drill. You pretty much know what I'm trying to get at. It's just like basic trap shooting stuff. What's this? Oh, it's nothing. You can also do a, there's a trick with slimes. There's a trick with slimes if you use a weapon with a special attack. What you can do is you can use the special attack, and then the mechanic in the game is that if you use a special attack or like any attack at all, and right before the attack hits, you switch palettes. If you like key over to like a different palette or you key into a menu, right before the attack hits, the attack is canceled. So the thing that you can do with slimes is if you're using a weapon with a special that isn't gonna instantly kill the slime, what you can do is you can use a special attack on the slime and then cancel that special attack, and then if you hit, and then on the second hit of the combo, hit him with another special attack, you can 100% of the time break a slime with that. So you do that, and then you hit them, and if that second attack hits, so you cancel this, and then you use the second attack. That second attack, when it hits, will 100% split a slime no matter what. And it's useful for casts. If you don't... Oh, yeah, third, sorry. It's been a while since I've done this. But it's like, yeah, I mean, that basically just makes it better, because it's like, the third attack is almost guaranteed to hit, regardless. So it's like for cast, it's useful if you want to split a slime, but you don't. But you're either not weak enough for your normal attacks to just straight split it, or you're just not paired with anybody that can use like Rabarda. It's a good tool if you're a cast, but I would still recommend that you not hunt rare slimes as a cast. It's not the most efficient thing in the world to do. Claws need to be more useful. Well, what foe are you trying to... What foe are you trying to level? Oh, you're not asking me which one you should level. You're just saying you should. Yeah, you definitely should. Horses, I would definitely, as a previous force main, a long time ago, I was a force main. As a previous force main, I highly recommend Phonum. By far the most fun force. Phonum actually is pretty okay in multiplayer for nuking. That's something that I think a lot of people like just kind of forget, is that if you build a Phonum strictly for strictly for nuking, he's actually pretty good for nuking things in multiplayer. He actually does a reasonable amount of damage. Most people build Phonum as like a battle force, which is pretty much how you should build a Phonum. You should pretty much build him as a battle force. But you can get away with building Phonum as a nuking force and get away with it just because his bonuses are so high. You can actually get away with it. Oh shit, I might not be able to get through this door. Yeah, shit. I forgot that this quest has a two-man door. Shit. That sucks. Well, the cool thing about Phonum as well is that he also doesn't just get a... He doesn't just get a 30% boost to Ray Tex, he also gets a 30% boost to G Tex. So, not only does your Refoy do shitloads of damage to Refoy weak enemies, but your Gifoy, your Gifoy, or however you say it, your Gifoy does even more damage, because there are more I think actually, if I'm remembering it correct, I think actually if I'm remembering it right, that the Ray-Tech boost is actually lower than the G-Tech boost, if I'm remembering correctly. That the G-Tech boost is 30% and the Ray-Tech boost is 20%. So you actually do more damage with G-Techs. So if you stack Magical Piece with a G-Foy merge or a G merge in general, G merge is probably not as good as G-Foy merge, just because you don't have a lot of use for every G tech being strong. But oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, there's an alternate route that you can take? Oh fuck, you can do this quest solo. Oh shit, I did not know you could do that. I did not even think to take that second route if you're by yourself. Normally I would have just taken that normally, because I play this on Blueverse a lot. All the switches you can do by yourself in single player mode. So I would just get the switches and I just go through. But on this, you can't get the switches. So I just assumed that you can't finish it. But I guess there's that second door you can take. It gives you this alternate route, and it just meets up with the main route. So you can solo this on GameCube. Oh, shit. That's awesome. That's totally cool, too, because Ian 2 is one of, like, the coolest quests. But, like, you can put on a G4 merge, and then you can put on a magical piece, and you max your mind out to 1500, and you have level 30 G4, and you can stack G4 casts on a room before enemies spawn. So if you stack it on a room filled with enemies that are weak to G4, you can pretty much instantly kill every enemy in the room. If you stack enough G4 casts. I think it's like, you need like 3 or 4 G4 stacks in order to instantly kill a room. Because each stack of damage does like 600 damage. So if you stack like 4 of them, you just instantly kill whatever spawns. And it is the only cast that can do that in multiplayer mode. Or it's the only force, sorry, not the only cast. It's the only force that can do that in multiplayer mode. It's the only force that can actually reasonably kill ads with just nuking in multiplayer. Just kind of like lackadaisically using traps, and I shouldn't be. Oh, the Wii U reset? Damn, that sucks. Thing is like, the only force that I feel like actually really sucks, like really seriously sucks in early game, as like going through like normal through very hard, is actually Phonum. I feel like he sucks the most. And I only say that because all of his bonuses are in G and Raytech damage, but your TP is so low and your MST is so low, and techs cost so much MST early on, that using G and Raytex constantly is a huge detriment to you. And it's not even optimal. Like, enemies take as many casts of Foy to kill as they do Rayfor to kill. So it's A, it's not optimal, and B, it just costs a shit ton of like TP to use those techs. But all of his bonuses are in those techs. So like hard mode and very hard mode actively discourages you from using G and Raytex quite often. But that's where Phonum is best at. So it kind of just sucks for Phonum, because all of his best techs are heavily discouraged from being used. But yeah, I mean, if you have God Mines and like God TPs and things like that, if you basically like preset up your character. Might be my mic cut out for a second. If you preset up your character to yeah, sorry, my mic sometimes fucking dies. If you preset up your character to be like really good with like gear, that problem technically doesn't really occur. Like Phonum, if you have a bunch of God Mines on, You tend not to have the issue of feeling like all your best forms of damaging shit are null and void. You technically don't feel that. You tend to not really feel that way about it. But if your character isn't pre-set up with a bunch of techs and units and whatnot, at least I have always felt like if it's not set up like that, then you're gonna feel pretty... It feels pretty bad to play a Phonum early just because all of the things that make your character really good are heavily discouraged early. But they're heavily encouraged late. Like Rayfoy spamming in Forest is very heavily discouraged in ult. At least in solo mode. Like in solo mode it's very much discouraged for you to just spam tags. Yeah, that's why I say it's... If you're not playing on a tweaked out character, then playing as a Phonum early sucks pretty bad. And like playing as a Force generally kind of sucks pretty bad if you're not like tweaking gear over. But Phonum especially sucks if you're not tweaking gear over. Because all of his bonuses are in... All of his bonuses are in a playstyle that is heavily discouraged and unoptimal for you early. Though, in a lot of ways, I think part of the reason why it's so unoptimal is because fluids cost so much more Meseta on average. Like, if fluids weren't so much more Meseta on average, then I feel like forces might be a bit easier to manage. At least for, like, new players. It's probably, like, one of the biggest... That's probably one of the biggest reasons that I'm probably not going to make another force on this memory card on GameCube, is because I'm on my Fomarl now, and my Fomarl is probably one of the better forces, like, early, just because all of her bonuses are, like, in support of stuff. And it's in grants, which most enemies are not weak to grants. So it's really kind of like a useless bonus. But, like, I can just, like, use text. I can just, like, use C-text on her, and I'll be fine. Right, but, like, starting out as a force and not being able to tweak gear over really sucks. And I feel like that's part of what makes... leveling up forces, for new players at least, not really an option. It kind of forces new players to be rangers or hunters first, even if they don't want to be rangers or hunters. And part of that is also kind of the community too. Part of that is kind of the stigma of the community, which is just that nobody plays normal through very hard online because nobody wants to. It's just easier to do it solo. But when new players join the game, they don't want to play offline. They want to play online most of the time. So if a new player wants to play online, but they don't want to play a hunter or a ranger, they want to play a mage, they're pretty much screwed. And I feel like that can cause some people to just be like, yeah, this game sucks. Because the mentality is that none of the players want to play online in the lower levels, so just play solo. But playing a force solo without any gear tweaking over it is like really difficult, and it's a huge turnoff. Like, even for me as an established player who just knows the way around the game, like, I know my way around the game just fine, and I can pretty much, I'm one of the players that can handle leveling up a force from scratch, and even I'm struggling to find a reason to play my force, because it's like, it just sucks so hard to level up a force from scratch. But it's just like, I don't know. It's hard to really say. It's not possible to pinpoint an exact reason as to why people players who don't want to play Hunters or Rangers tune out to this game really quickly. It's really hard to like pinpoint exactly, because I don't even really think there's an exact specific reason. I think it's just a combination of like several things. One of those things is definitely because the community does not like to play lower levels, which is rightfully so, because lower levels suck. The main fun of the game is Ultimate. That's where all of your fun is. But new players don't want to play offline solo. They want to play online, and if they don't want to play a Ranger or a Hunter, they're kind of boned. There should be an incentivization for established players to go back into normal through very hard online. That would coincide with helping new players level up. Like, one of the things that I thought of was that that the tickets, the special event tickets, should drop in very hard mode. They should drop in hard and very hard mode, but at an extra high rate, like at like a 2 times rate basically. But they should still drop. Like, so rather than 1 out of like 2,500 or 3,500 or however much they drop at on Ultimate mode, it should be 1 out of like 5,000. Just assume they drop at 1 out of 2,500 on Ultimate. They should be 1 out of 5,000 on hard and very hard, but they should still drop. That way established players who make new characters are more willing to go online onto the lower levels and hunt with newer players, because it at least gets them an avenue to be able to earn something that helps them in Ultimate. It's kind of a non-problem in a lot of ways, because we don't have a lot of new players joining, generally speaking. And a lot of the new players that do join are players that already have characters that are at least like very hard level or are basically at alt level already. So it's kind of a non-problem in a lot of ways. But I don't know, it's just something to consider, I think. It's still something I think that we should try and consider. It might be healthy for the game. But TTF and MSB serve a purpose that I think even the community, like, even the more established community members don't even really get, which is just, it just serves as a quick leveling tool more than anything. The quests like MSB and Forest Defensive are just quick leveling tools. And they're not really made for anything else. They're made for when, like, if you and 3 other friends are bored and don't really want to do anything else, you just go into MSB and kill ads for 20 minutes. You know, it doesn't really serve any other purpose. The Lost quests and the Extermination quest too, like EN2, this is the one that I just played. I just played EN2 just now. EN2 is really fun. It doesn't have a lot of enemies. It doesn't have a lot of, like, doesn't have like a shitload of like guys you can kill, and it's not the best for EXP. But it's a quest that like has interesting spawns and kind of teaches you to move around a bit. You know, like I had to move around a little bit in that quest just to not get killed by the lilies. Quests like that should probably be more incentivized for people to play. But they are pretty generic quests that don't really offer that much variety. Which is why I understand, like, sometimes when you do, like, event quests, when you do, like, quest drops, like, quest drop events for certain quests, it's really easy to, like, figure out which quest you're going to do them for, because you want to use it on an interesting quest that has some variety and that has some level of, like, thought put into it. Like, that's why he puts it on Survey Corps quests a bit. Or some of the EN quests have some, like, thought that you have to put in, you know? But, like, quests like Lost Heat Sword are not very good for... They're not very good for, like, really good quest drop events. Because they're very basic, and it's literally just stand in place in forest and kill 20,000 enemies. You know? And, like, putting a really good item behind... Or putting, like, a few really good items behind a quest drop event on Lost Heat Sword is a huge waste of potential. This is why a lot of us tend to not do it. I'm genuinely surprised that Kayak put a quest drop event for TTF. TTF in of itself is kind of like that too. It's kind of completely uninteresting. I'm surprised that he put a quest drop event on TTF. I definitely would not have. I only did it for Vanilla Blueburst for like a week. And I'm never gonna do it again because it was so boring. Well, good luck with your piping. I'm not sure how worth it is to tell you good luck, because I don't really know if that's gonna help at all, but good luck with your piping. This is also where I wish, like, this is also where I kind of wish that I had chosen to play on, like, Dolphin or Wii. Because I would definitely, if I could, and if it existed, I'd have a patch that made all of the shop items available at all times. So that way I could always buy Trimates, or I could always buy Souls. Because that shit is so annoying. Not being able to buy, like, basic stuff like Souls or Trimates. It's so annoying, and I hate it. And there's not a lot of reason for why those items should not be constantly available. It's not a lot of good reason behind it. What did? Should have him take this out, because you don't need to do these. I kind of want to know where this one quest is. Where is this one quest I'm thinking of? There it is, Monument of Ruin. I wonder if I could do this solo, because I've never done Monument. Ooh, I've never done Monument of Ruin before. And I don't even know if I can do this by myself. I don't think I want to try. Well, nah, I don't think I do. I'll give it a try anyways. If it's too much, I don't know anything about it. If it's too much, I'll just not do it. Ruins. Ancient ruins. Can you believe it? Sorry, let me start over. I'm Donaris. Recently, a client of mine brought me a rock with strange markings. He said it came from the jungle on Galdaval Island. He said there was a great set of ruins buried in its heart. Can you believe it? Perhaps we are not alone in this universe. Or perhaps the government knows, which is why we're still on the ship. In any case, I must be the first to claim this incredible find. I can get you down to the coast, but from there, it's up to you. You'll need to find your way east and then north. Bring back many samples. Why is it nighttime here? Why are the lights off? Hey, there's my Trimate. I need my one Trimate that I needed and Soul Atomizer that I needed. Let's go. Are there any secrets? Are there any secret sort of things that I can find? What about here? Fomar. Where's the Fomar at? Oh. Is there a robot in space? No? Okay. Just making sure. I come out here at night to think. Perhaps you do too? There is so much information in this world. Information can be so very important, don't you think? If you find any interesting information, you should see me. We hunters need to band together, no? Got scan card? So if I complete this and I bring the scan card to this force guy, will I get something different, I wonder? Will I get a different item? Barista, something is very wrong here. What? What do you mean? Remove yourself from this area at once. Bitch, try and stop me. I dare you. Unauthorized access to the lab is forbidden. Remove yourself. No. I will not. You should go, Verissa. This is not a good time at the moment. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for nicely asking. I caught this one snooping where she didn't belong. Oh, shit, dude. She's gonna get thrown in the gulag. The latter half of the quest. Oh, for real? Oh, damn, okay. It's dope. What the? This is where the J cutter comes in handy. Hey, I literally just used this. One thing that people do not consider is that these geese are native, not a beast. So if you have a native item, you can kill these things really easy with native. Everybody always thinks that they're a beast. Bro, get over here. I'm about to kill you. Both these? Can all this be destroyed? Nope, just these two? Okay. Bro, where are my boxes? No, I want the boxes. Bro, I'm about to at the developer for my boxes, dude. I mean, episode 2 has a lot of, like, monster type diversity. I just think a lot of people just kind of automatically assume that the geese are a beast. Because, like, I did for a long time, is I just automatically assumed that they were all a beast. Because they look like a beast monsters. But geese are not a beast. They are native. Like, you automatically assume that the apes are native because they're apes. Right? They're little, like, primate monkey things. So you automatically assume that they're native, but what if they were a beast? You know? What if you automatically assume that the monkeys were native, but they ended up actually being a beast? It'd be sort of the same concept. Oh, good luck with the tour. Good thing these guys kind of just don't do anything the entire time. Hey, there we go. Let's go, dude. Oh, shit. Oof. I really don't want to get hit by the laser things. Yeah, how you like that, dude? No fucking... No D-ban for you, dude. That's a yikes, dude. Sorry about that, anti-prowl. That's not great. Wait, I thought... Didn't you already get... Don't you already have one Sunsetsu? Right? So you should only need one more. So you're almost done, I think. You only need one more, last I remember. Oh, one of the codes that you had was messing with spawns? I did not know that. That sucks, dude. Sorry about that, man. That really sucks. Bro. You mind? Wow, that's pretty yikes, actually. Well, I'm really sorry about that, man. That really sucks. Bro, why can't I hit this guy? Come on. Can't possibly be failing every accuracy check. Some nonsense, I tell you. What is this all about? An enemy I missed? No. So I just missed the switch. And now there are a bunch of ads everywhere. Should have expected that. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Well, I got invincibility. Now I could just freely TJS everything down. Freely beat stick everything. Oh, it feels so good whacking these things with the CGS. Oh. Just watching them all just die. Oh. So satisfying. Feels so good. Feels so good. It's a cool use of the little bonfire over here. I think everybody's got a fetish for seeing enemies die, dude. Everybody's got a fetish for enemies dying in this game. We kill so many of them. Oh lord. Oh lord. I got trapped. Caliber. Nothing. Does this wire hurt me if I walk next to it? No. Very interesting. Alright, see you later, man. Oh. What is this? A PD? Ooh. At least these things don't like chunk my HP like the Dolmomes do. Dolmomes just chunk me. These things don't really do that. And they also kind of just don't do as much in terms of actual gameplay either. Anything good? Nope. Nothing good. Well. Can't do anything with these. So I guess I'm just not gonna bother. See, even the Sinnoh Barrows don't even really do that much damage. That's just the thing is, I like this area a lot more because it's like even the Sinnoh Barrows don't even really do that much damage to me. I don't have any buffs on whatsoever, so it's like I'm just chilling, dude. This area is super chill for me. I like it. I mean, I get nothing reasonably good out of it. I get nothing good out of this area whatsoever, but it's just a chill area. Oh god, I'm gonna die. No, I'm good. Oh, I did not see that guy there. All right. Well, that went from... I was gonna say I'm big chillin' right now, but this went from big chillin' to now I'm dead, and I feel quite robbed. Wow, this went from like big chillin' to not big chillin' really quickly. Yeah, literally went from big chillin' to fucking big fucking dead, dude. Well, it's a good quest for what I played. I'll have to play it again. I'll actually play it with someone, or I'll just have to remember that that spawn is there and fucking be ready for it. 'Cause I sure shit was not ready for that. Gungeon. In English. Interesting. Bloom. Oh boy. That sucks. Well, I think this is where I will end it for now. I'll probably do more a little bit later. I'll play a little bit more later for sure. I'm not sure if I'll stream a little bit more, but I streamed enough, I think. 99 minutes is I don't know how much time that is. That's hour and 40 minutes, I think. No. Yeah, it's an hour and 40 minutes. So that's, well, no, it's not. That's an hour and 20 minutes, I think, or something. An hour and 10 minutes, maybe. I don't know. It's something. It's over an hour. So, GG's to everybody. I'll see you another time, most likely. Got some time. Got some time to chill. See ya.